Hello Silver Sisters, this is Joli from QuickSilverHair, and today I wanted to share with you the story and the journey of QuickSilverHair, the brand, the products, and my mission. So back in 2017, I had my hair been grown out for a few months at this point when I started thinking about this, and most of us know about yellowing, and the hair care industry largely only delivers purple products for yellowing. The reason for this is several, really, but purple neutralizes yellow. The problem is purple only covers up yellow. It is not removing it because it is a pigment. It is laying on top of the yellow. You know, and the next time you wash your hair with normal shampoo, you wash away that purple shampoo. So as a curly girl, it was kind of an issue for me because using a purple shampoo and then using conditioner and then using leave-in and then using gel, I had all these products that I was putting on, rinsing out, layering on top of, and purple shampoo really just didn't work. I didn't like what it was doing. The other issue I had is I have a dry scalp, and purple shampoo is very drying to the hair and the scalp. So my scalp would itch, and I would walk around all day long with itchy little scalp, and it just drove me crazy. So I got to thinking about, why are we covering up yellowing versus taking away the yellowing? So there's two types of yellowing. There is heat and sun damage, which are permanent. And then there are yellowings that are caused from swimming pools, minerals, your water, product buildup, etc. So when I got to looking at that, I thought, you can remove those things. So let's remove them. I went back to where I was raised and how I was raised, which was by a mama who was a natural healer. And I worked for her for many years, and we made formulas for people. I used to make a hair oil, which is what the QuickSilverHair oil is based off of. And I got to looking into products that detoxify without damage. There are a few clays, and there is activated charcoal that detoxify the skin. They detoxify your gut even. And I started experimenting not only with making the products myself, but looking for other products in the marketplace that were used to detoxify without sulfates, without these harsh detergents that are in clarifying shampoos. What I found was that there was only a handful of products out there that weren't harsh detergent clarifying shampoos, but were detox like masks, and they did have clays in them, but they also had activated charcoal and a lot of synthetic chemicals that I was not really sure what they were, what their purpose was, or why you would be using synthetic chemicals with a detox. Seems counterintuitive. You want to take those things off. And I came home after one such venture out looking for those products and said, I think I can make my own thing. So I mixed up some clay, I mixed up a few essential oils and some cornstarch. There was a few batches before I got to what I wanted. I started using it. I started posting about it on social media and in the silver hair community. And a lot of people said, what are you doing? What are you using? And I shared what I was doing. I shared what I was using. And I said, I can either give you the recipe, which some of this stuff wasn't super easy to get a hold of, or I can make it for you and sell it. And the consensus was, make it, sell it, we'll buy it. And sure enough, I made the products and I sold out within 2 weeks. It was a very small batch, but the response was overwhelming. And I had made the oil to go with it because oil opens up the clay and helps do the detoxification process. The great thing about this product that I love personally is when I landed on using kale and clay, it is so great for curly hair especially because without sulfates, it's detoxifying the hair. It does not strip the moisture out of your hair. And because you're mixing it with a really healthy natural oil, and a conditioner, you're also getting deep conditioning and volumizing. It's bizarre how you kind of think, how can those things go together? But they do, and that's what it does, and it's wonderful. So that's the journey to this point with the products. I added the squalane oil this last year when I found out that it was 100% clear, and I felt like it was a wonderful option to add to my line for people who tend to grab any discolorations. And I think that the squalane has become the clear winner product between the two oils. And I'm not afraid or ashamed to say that my original formula does not perform half as well as the squalane oil does. And that's okay. I'm really glad I found the squalane oil, and I'm glad I can provide something for you that is 100% clear and that works so effectively outside of even just the clay mask. You can use it for frizz. You can use it to scrunch out your crunch and your curls. It's fantastic that way. So that's a little bit about the products. Next came the blog. I started the blog because in the online world, when you have a store online, you have to get people to notice the store. You have to get traffic. And in order to get traffic, you need to be seen when someone searches for you, specifically you or the products that you're selling. So in this case, I was selling something 100% new to the market, something that no one else had, something that no one even understood the purpose of. So one of the tools we have online as a business is the blog. The blog can create content that search engines can find so that you can find me. When I started the blog, I did not have any clue that I was going to end up talking about hair so much in my life. The great thing about the blog is that I have learned so much, and I dug deep. I have files on my desk this thick of scholarly articles, medical articles, PubMed articles, journal articles from all over the world that is research about hair. The downside to gray hair is the only real research on gray hair was how to cover it up with dye. So I've had to dig pretty deep to find some of the stuff that talks about gray hair in its natural state and how to deal with it when it's not dyed. And that brought me this huge blog that I've written, and I think it's a very informative place. I encourage anyone that is looking for hair information to check out the blog. One of my missions with my blog was to myth bust. I find that inside the hair community, there are a billion myths out there that have absolutely nothing to do with hair, that are absolutely not true, and that need someone, and I guess I took on that mission, but needed someone to say, hey, this isn't true, and don't do this to your hair. That was one of the things that kind of drove me with the blog, was to really, and to clarify, pardon the pun, to clarify some of the things out there about hair care for your best use. My mission became helping you have the healthiest gray hair possible. You can read my blog and you don't have to have gray hair. You'll still end up with really healthy hair following some of the information that I've found and shared with you. I, in that mission, realized that I was going to have to share about other hair care brands. So I've partnered with a few brands as an affiliate, or I just go out and I buy products. I look at things on the shelves every time I go out. I look for products that are well made, sulfate free, usually silicone free. I look for products that are going to be the healthiest for you, that don't cause staining, and I try to share those products with you. So that has also become part of the mission of QuickSilverHair. And inside of that became a submission, and that was that I really want to support other women like me who have created companies like this out of sheer need to fix a problem that they were having in their lives with their hair and so forth. So that's a little bit about QuickSilverHair, a little bit about the blog, and about my mission. I welcome you to my channel and to my blog, and I hope we have started a wonderful friendship here. That's all for today. Shine on!